gradual improvements, improving on each of his series, as our attention now draws to the track once again, and the women's 1500 metres.
Start this presentation for 1500 meters women.
Meet the athletes in just a moment. 3 3/4 laps of the track. So then Yildiz, the two-time national champion, two-time Balkan champion as well. The bronze medal at the World University Games as well previously. Keep your eyes out for Ingeborg Osgaard, who we will meet next, the 21-year-old. Back in 2021 was the European Under-20 champion. She's had excellent progression this season though. Keep your eyes out for the Norwegian. This could be another big points haul. And for Cohen back again, impressing in the 3K steeplechase yesterday, taking maximum points. Van der Elst of Belgium, the previous European indoor champion, that was back in 2021. Took the European Under-23 silver medal in 2019. Veronika Sadek of Slovenia, and Liliana Georgieva back again after smashing her personal best yesterday in the 800 metres. And well, she looked delighted to be racing yesterday, and equally enjoying being in front of the camera. The athlete wearing the leg number 1, Georgieva of Bulgaria. 4 poised and ready to go ahead of one of the longest races that we've seen today. There's a sign that we're drawing deeper into the afternoon and evening programming. Schedules here pushing the distance racers a little bit further back to ensure they have the best conditions to compete in. Slight hold on the race here. After the athletes have been introduced.
On your marks.
Laura Nicholson is the athlete representing Ireland. Could be another good chance in personal best form. Wearing the deep green. So we're underway. 3 3/4 laps of the track. Have Cohen making her way around the outside, jostling for position. Always starts quick, first 50 metres. And then we saw in a number of the races yesterday, the men's 5K, dropping down to just a bit of a more pedestrian pace. Those controlled championship races is now Georgieva making a run around the outside. It was really bold racing from the Bulgarian yesterday, leaving it late, but then surging around the outside in the 800 metres. To put a real challenge on. The athlete from Turkey who won in the end, and a really clip of the heels. Austrian Lotte Seiler involved as Van der Elst. So much experience of championship racing and success as a championship racer as well for Belgium. Going to the front and just controlling things. There at the ranking systems that we'll have in full. In addition to data that we have at our disposal. There's this race being controlled by Laura Nicholson of Ireland. 4:07, her personal best set this season. Over 70 seconds the first 400 metres. It's now the pace just being edged up incrementally by Nicholson. Van der Elst tucked in behind. Raced a huge amount over a huge variety of distances this season. Lisa Van der Elst. 100 all the way up to 5K on the roads. Edged on And those have crept forward in the stands. Still, the majority of athletes moving around this as one. 2 laps to go. 800 metres left, still controlled by Ireland at the front. Norway and Ingeborg Osgaard just tucked in a little bit deeper than maybe we'd expect someone of her talent to see. Starting to make a move around the outside. The Cohen of Israel well up there as well. There's the move from the Norwegian, slowly edging away forward as the pace increases. She doesn't want to be caught, as it seems like gaps may be starting to open slightly. Pace still very well controlled by the Irish athlete out front. He's just been turning it up. Confidence to take it on from the start. Into the home straight for the penultimate time. And it could still go anyway. Attack being launched. 9 feet in the colours of Belgium. And we're in for a last lap shootout. 6 athletes travelling as a pack. Norway just glued onto the back of it, as are Slovenia. The hosts not out of this yet. Wanderelse though really taking this on as Ireland fade with Nicholson, who was so brave to do the work that she did do. Norway working their way up with Ingeborg Osgaard, the really talented youngster. But the gap more than opening. Silan Yildiz glued to the back of Wanderelse. He's the Balkan champion who is pushing Wanderelse all the way. It will be between these two into the home straight. It is neck and neck between Belgium and Turkey. Can she find a way round? Yildiz is pushing and pushing, and she will get there. Wanderelse fading, she looks to one side, and Turkey will have it, and they will have maximum points. 16 points go the way of Turkey. Belgium take 15, and Norway cruising over the line. It was good work from Ireland. They take another big point sort. But all the hard work of Nicholson capitalised on by Yildiz and Wanderelse. Well, Alex, it's such a trend, isn't it? When we see Belgium do well, Norway are never too far behind, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Belgium, though, were close to a 1,500-metre double after we mentioned a Norwegian double. In the hammer throw, of course, yesterday and today. Let's have another look here. Well, it was never going to be about the time after we had that rather conservative and sluggish 2:27 for the first 800 metres, but Wanderelse was trying to do the sensible thing. She came round on the first lap to lead after all the initial squabbling, and there was still big change of the pace in the middle of the pack. Athletes really struggling to stay on their feet, including Andrija Sevic, Croatia. I think finished 7th in the end, but had a couple of slips early on. But I think we can see this as a bit of an upset by a Yildiz. 4:17.02 in the end. And yes, really, the fact that it was conservative early on, Wanderelse didn't push the pace as much, left the door ajar for the Turk.
And confirmation of the results. Turkey not able to really capitalise on 4 points halt, with Belgium and Norway being so close behind. After 22 events, Turkey down in 6th. Ireland ahead of them, and some more points going the way of Ireland. Norway, Belgium, always there and thereabouts. That's just something that served them so well.